Hello, good evening, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and this is it. One final run of Mega Man Powered Up, with the one character that I've never beaten a single stage with. We are going easy the entire time, because I expect this to be hard, even on easy, due to what a piece of shit this character is. Oh no, he took like all of the other, actual good robots and also Bomb Man. Oh. Oh, I can only shoot one out at once. Boy, if I miss, it's gonna be real awkward. I took damage. I used my attack as it was intended and I took damage. Is there some smooth way that I could have, not taken damage? Let's try this one more. Like, what were they thinking? Was this supposed to be just like the hard guy to play with, where it's like he's got some sweet moves if you use them right? And if you don't, you'll hurt yourself in the process of trying to get anywhere with him. Oh, pity. Pity extra what? When did I step on that? What the? I already knew that I wasn't going to enjoy this. It's not a big deal. It also strikes me as like incredibly dumb that when you fight Oil Man, he sends out like 3 of his oil slicks, right? 3 of his oil slicks at a time. And then when you fight Dr. Wily, he sends out like, what was it? 15, no, 16 I think it was. I hit him back into the corner. But then Oil Man, you get to actually play as Oil Man, and it's one of those, it's like, he can send out 1 at a time. 1 oil slick at a time, and it's like, yeah, that's great. What if? Oh yeah, did you see that? I took out the stinking screw, but I immediately ran into, he sucks. Was this a cruel joke? Was Oil Man supposed to be, like, a viable option for this game? Or was this a tee-hee? Is this like another Wily Capsule situation where they're like, what if we made one guy absolute trash? Time to burn the trash. Oh shit, oh fuck! Oh, you dumb shit! Oil Man, oh! Like, I think that was just at the end there, my panic, but it's still one of those, like, he is worse than worthless. If I do a video explaining about how Oil Man is literally the fucking worst robot master to ever exist, how many people are gonna jump me and be like, Oil Man is my son? How dare you say that? I love Oil Man. Like, there's gotta be some people who think he's rad, right? There has to be some incredibly backwards individuals who think that Oil Man's rad. I'm pretty sure if they made a tier list, he would get a tier to himself. Everybody has something good about him, but not Oil Man. Oil Man can't even walk right. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the clash of the century. Oil Man versus a Magikarp. Who is fucking more worthless? Place your bets now. Oil Man would crash into a Magikarp and he would die. He would fucking die. He'd be like, oh no, collision damage, my only weakness. And then somebody would light a match and he'd be like, oh no, fire, my only weakness. And then he'd shoot his oil slick and he'd miss and he'd be like, oh no, missing with my one weapon, my other only weakness. And it would just go on like that for a half hour. Like, I just imagine a scenario where Oil Man wakes up, gets out of bed, slips going down the steps, and breaks his neck 27 different times. Which, I mean, hypothetically, they could fix that, right? He's a robot, they could put him back together. But still, I wish he didn't exist. I wish he didn't exist. Like, his inclusion, oh, they could have did anything. Anything. Bondman was on the table. Like, I like Time Man a lot. I would have been perfectly fine had they just not added any new characters to this game. Just keep it at a 6 Robot Master thing. What do you mean when you were younger? Aren't you recently manufactured robots? And you can't talk to Bomb Man that way. You are literally the only boss that is worse than him. You gotta let Bomb Man enjoy being second from the bottom of the tier list. Actually, some people say he's pretty good. And I can kind of see it. Bomb Man is one of those characters that I am completely willing to, you know, acknowledge that maybe I just suck using him and he's not all that bad. Still wouldn't like him even if he was amazing. But you know, like, I have no desire to get good at him either, is the whole thing. I don't want to be the guy that's like, you know, oh yeah, no, Oil Man's actually pretty good if you get used to him. No, I just want to continue to hate Oil Man and be justified in my hatred of him because he's fucking worthless. If Dr. Light offers to give you Oil Man, I mean, maybe you do it just so that you can sell whatever oil he has currently built up inside of him. But like, otherwise, you would not want him around the house. There's the whole thing in like the comics where he just leaves oil everywhere, and it's like, you're supposed to clean this shit up. Imagine a vacuum cleaner that actually just leaves crumbs everywhere. Crumbs that weren't even there originally, so you can't say, oh yeah, it just failed to pick up some of them. No. You run the vacuum over the floor, and then the floor gets dirtier. You're the world's shittiest vacuum. Like, if he's after Time Man, then that would mean that this was the last robot made for this set, right? Which, if you make as big of a dud as Oil Man, that would be the time to stop, right? If you make an Oil Man, even if you're a world-renowned robotic scientist, this would definitely be the point where it'd be like, maybe we stop. Maybe we've used up all our good ideas. This is really where it's taken us. Okay, he actually killed 2. Oh, fuck! You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Right over the... Oil Man was awful. Oil Man was awful. I didn't even think I was gonna beat it on easy. He is so worthless. But here we are. We've gotten through. And with this, other than DLC stuff, I have not played with Proto Man, and I probably won't, because there's no way I'm beating all of the extra challenges, and I never downloaded Roll. So I haven't played through with them, but everybody else is cleared.